My wife cheated on me with my cousin, and my daughter deeply hates me because she's his. But now they realize how important I was in their lives when I stopped being their husband and father. I was never supposed to become the man I am now, but pain has a way of molding you into something new, sometimes better, sometimes unrecognizable. And for me, it started with love. Real, raw, aching love. I was 18 when I met Marisol. I was just some reckless gang kid from the Bronx, wrapped up with the Latin lords since I was 13. Trouble followed me everywhere, and I didn't care. Not until I saw her, quiet, radiant Marisol in her church dress. My grandma dragged me to Sunday Mass, and that's where I saw her first. I swear, my heart stopped. She wasn't supposed to notice me, and my cousin Julio, who happened to be her friend, made it clear. "She's not for you," he said. "She's good. Don't ruin that." But I didn't want to ruin her. I wanted to become someone she could love, and for the first time in my life, I tried. I left the gang, got my GED, even started attending Mass voluntarily just to walk her home, and she saw me, not the thug everyone else did, but the man I wanted to be. We were happy for a while. We got married when she got pregnant with our daughter, Luna. I had just gotten out of jail after a stupid mistake, one I paid for. But when she told me I was going to be a father, I knew I couldn't mess up again. I enrolled in a trade school, became a mechanic, and put every bit of myself into giving her and our child a better life. But the day Luna was born was almost the worst day of my life. Marisol nearly died giving birth. She ended up needing major surgery, and I became the one who took care of Luna through it all. That baby girl became my whole world. Everything I did, every overtime hour, every saved penny, every bedtime story was for her. We moved to the suburbs. I opened my own shop. I became a leader in her scout troop, for God's sake. I built the life I dreamed of until it fell apart. Luna changed when she hit her teens. Cold, distant, dismissive. I chalked it up to adolescence. I figured she'd come around. For her quinceañera, I pulled out all the stops, a party fit for a princess. I was going to surprise her with a father-daughter dance and a slideshow of our memories. But there were no recent photos, none she'd let me take. So I fixed her broken tablet to retrieve the old ones. What I found broke me. In her messages to Marisol, Luna said she didn't want to dance with me because I wasn't her father. She said she hated me. She said her real dad was Julio, my cousin, my best friend, the man I confided in about my parenting fears. She couldn't wait to turn 18 to leave me behind. Marisol replied, trying to tell her I was her father in every way that mattered. But Luna wouldn't hear it. That moment, sitting there with my hands shaking, reading their words, my soul unraveled. My wife had lied to me for 15 years. Julio, my brother in all but blood, had slept with her, and I had raised his child. I wanted to scream. I wanted to hurt someone, but I didn't. I made a plan. I sold the business, canceled Luna's college fund, prepared to sell the house. I gave them nothing. On the night of the party, I played the slideshow, all the happy moments, then the final images, screenshots of those messages. The silence was deafening. Marisol collapsed into tears. Luna looked like the world had ended. Julio turned pale. I told Marisol I was filing for a divorce. I told Luna she didn't deserve what I gave her, and I walked away. What followed were years of anger, therapy, rebuilding. I moved to Idaho, started over, met Jocelyn, the kindest woman I've ever known. She gave me peace, a home, and a son. Then came the message. Luna wanted to talk. I ignored her at first. All I could remember were her words. "Thank God you're not my dad." But Jocelyn encouraged me. I sent a short email. "What do you want?" Her reply was pages long. apologizing, explaining how Julio poisoned her against me, how she was angry, confused, manipulated, how she saw what I did for her only after I left. She begged to see me. Eventually, she flew out with her son and fiancé. When she saw me at the airport, she ran to me, crying, yelling, "Dad!" I broke. We hugged for what felt like forever. I met her son, I saw the woman she was becoming, and I saw a second chance. She told me she wanted me to walk her down the aisle. I said yes. In time, she moved close to us. Her fiancé, Roberto, joined the Marines. She lived near our property in a small trailer. Jocelyn welcomed her with open arms. They grew close. A mother and daughter in every way that counts. We started therapy together. It was painful. I learned how much Marisol had emotionally abused her after I left, how Julio abandoned her too. I cried, she cried, we healed. When Luna gave birth again, I held my second grandchild in my arms, and it felt like peace. Marisol tried to reconnect. I let her, but only as the mother of my child. Then we discovered something else. During therapy under hypnosis, Marisol revealed the truth. Julio didn't just betray me, he assaulted her. She had frozen. Convinced herself it was a mistake, a one-time lapse, it crushed me. We told Luna together. It nearly broke her, but she wanted to understand, wanted to heal. We helped her. Julio got sick, leukemia. His fiancée begged me to get tested as a marrow donor. I said no. Then I changed my mind, not for him, for me. I visited him, sat in silence, day after day, watching TV, saying nothing, and slowly the weight I'd carried for years, that dark, choking anger, started to lift. He died with me by his side. I was the only one at his funeral, and I cried for the boy he was, the cousin I loved, the man he never managed to become. Now I live in peace with my wife, my children, and my grandchildren. I hold them tight. I love loudly, and I forgive, not because they deserve it, but because I do. I was never supposed to become the man I am now, but maybe, just maybe, I became who I was always meant to be.